Alright, hello. Uh, this is another vlog for my immersion Japanese learning. This one's gonna be really quick. I'm tired. I just shut off work and I've had some technical issues recording this, so here's hoping this one works. Very simply, it's been a long time since my last vlog. The main reason for that is, well, I have some things to talk about, but mainly, in terms of my progress, I have nothing to talk about. Not that it's been bad, but rather the complete opposite. It's just been fantastic. I've gotten considerably better since last time. Things that I thought were hard are now easy. Doing everything I love in terms of media, I just do it in Japanese, and it's awesome. I'm considerably better than I was 7 months ago. I've made the monolingual change or transition. I don't only look up things in Japanese. I look up everything in Japanese, and then very rarely, if I don't understand the Japanese definition, I'll look it up in English or whatever. I don't do that very often though. So yeah, just over a year in, and I just really like where I am. I'm really happy. Sorry, I'm very tired, and I want this to be the last time I need to record this. Miku, Hatsune Miku. That's what happens. This is what happens when you learn Japanese. Stuff like that appears. But yeah, I don't want to brag. I don't want to say stuff is easy and whatever, like specifically. But I'm reading light novels. I'm reading manga. I'm playing visual novels and RPGs, and it's all just super enjoyable. The best thing I can say is that in my progress, the biggest thing is that I don't even feel like I'm studying anymore. It feels like I understand Japanese, but I have 1,000 holes. I'm ADHD messing around with a toothbrush on my desk. But I have 1,000 holes, and I just need to keep plugging them up. That's it. There's holes in my language, as a lot of them, and some are huge, and I'll talk about the one that is huge. But I don't know how to say this really, besides just, yeah, I've done considerably better. And I'm really happy, and I feel like I just understand Japanese now, and I just need to keep plugging up holes. And I mean, I immerse a lot. I work only 3 days a week, and on those 3 days, I probably immerse for about 2 to 3 hours on average, often more, and then I have 4 days off, and that's enough to sustain me in rent and food. And on those 4 days off, I immerse like 5-6 hours a day, often more, sometimes less. It depends on my mood. And I'm an introverted person, so I don't have many friends. I have a very close group of friends that I love talking to, but I'm not like partying. I'm not a party animal. I'm not constantly talking to people. I like being alone and reading my manga. So it's all about mileage in, mileage out, and I have a lot of mileage in, and I'm just getting a lot of mileage out, and it feels great. And I recommend immersion learning for anyone. I'm not going to go into detail about immersion learning. I will say that Refold, again, is a scam. Don't give it money. Good advice, but really, just don't give Matt First Japan money. He is a scammer. I didn't give him any money. Did none at all. I stole the JP1K. Fuck you. Fuck you, Matt, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah. Just really happy where I'm at. Continue going to improve. Continue making my vocabulary better. But I feel happy. I guess, yeah. I really don't know specifically what to say. I'm just really happy with it. And that's why I haven't made this video, because I feel like this isn't super important to say. But if you are looking to immerse, I promise you it is worth it. I've done no traditional studying in Japanese. I mean, I studied grammar books when I started immersion learning on the side, but mostly it was just immersion. I wasn't I wasn't in college for it. So, yeah. It's awesome. I'm really happy I did it. And I'm happy I'm going to continue doing it. I think that also another big takeaway is that, like I said before, I just understand Japanese. I don't even... 7 months ago, I would still have, like, immersion time, where it's like, okay, I need to immerse, and I need to, like, read a visual novel, or I need to read a book, because those are hard. and they were hard at the time. I can't think of the last time I did something for immersion. I just do anything now because it's fun. Some days I won't immerse at all just because I don't feel like doing anything. And that's, I was going to say in Japanese, but it's not that. But like there are days where maybe I do go out with some friends, which is rare, but maybe I'll do that. Or I'm just like, hey, I just want to like catch up on like Germa. I think I'm a big fan of Germa 985. I have been my whole life. So there are days where I'm just like, hey, I just want to chill and I just want to watch Germa 985 and like play Slay the Spire. But then there's also days where, but like oftentimes on those days, I'll still immerse because it's not immersion to me anymore in my mind. It's just doing things I like. And I think, yeah, it's just an awesome stage to hit. I've also started outputting for the first time. One of my coworkers at my new job, I recently switched jobs, and one of my coworkers is a Japanese immigrant, or not immigrant, he's an international student. So he's been here for 5 or 6 months, and he's going to stay for another year or so, and he's just learning about Canada. And I've been talking to him in Japanese, and being able to talk to someone, my first time ever speaking Japanese, first time ever speaking a language that isn't English, like actually, like comprehensively, not like, bad studied French in high school. Wow, what an experience. He's an awesome guy. He puts up with my very bad output. My output is leads behind my input. And as you can tell from this video, I have a little bit of I don't know if a speech impediment, but I talk weird. I roll over syllables, so I'm sure that happens in Japanese, and it probably sounds awful. But we're able to trade info. We're able to discuss and talk about things. We talked about the World Cup today. And, yeah. So that was fun. Yeah, that's really it. That's the whole video. It's super fun talking Japanese. I'm glad I did it. It's been super enlightening just being able to just talk in Japanese without ever really practicing talking. I was just able to do it just from immersion. In terms of input, my input has gotten so good compared to what it used to be, and I can only see it getting better. Nothing feels challenging to me anymore, or not to say that nothing feels challenging, but nothing feels incomprehensible anymore, not even close. I've made the monolingual adjustment. I just look at Japanese definitions, and they make a lot of sense. I think the only times that I have issues with monolingual definitions are probably like, I know I failed on, I did this, I shouldn't say failed, that's a little bit harsh on myself, but I'm a little harsh on myself. I looked up revolution today, which I think is kakume, I think. I don't know, I forget. But I looked up the word for revolution, and I didn't understand the Japanese definition. I understood that it meant to fight or whatever, but I didn't understand it in the context of a revolution. And then also, like, concrete nouns can sometimes be tough. But those are really easy. You should bilingual those anyway. But yeah. Sorry if this is short. Sorry if this is rambly. I'm just super happy to make the monolingual journey. I'm super happy where my Japanese is. And yeah, I don't feel like I'm a learner anymore. I feel like I just understand Japanese, and I just need to keep getting better. It's awesome. And I hope everyone watching this, I hope you all the best in your immersion learning journey. If you want any of my advice for anyone studying an immersion, anyone who's watching this as someone who has not studied a language before, who is just like, oh, I really want to learn, let's say Japanese, or I really want to learn German, or I really want to learn Africans, or I really want to learn whatever. My only advice is just read. Read, look things up, understand it, keep going. Get to that basic level of comprehension, and then you're golden. And for me, like I've hit the basic comprehension a long time ago. I've done far more than basic. My next few goals are deleting Anki. I can't wait to be done with Anki. And yeah, just keep getting better. As a heads up for this type of video, this channel will probably just now be comedy videos from now on, and nothing to do with Japanese learning. I might make a lot. I'm sorry about that. Talking is hard. This channel will just be comedy videos from now on. I might make a vlog for 2 years, maybe. I didn't even make one for 1 year, so honestly, who knows? And I might if something crazy happens, like I go to Japan or whatever, if I have a really awesome experience with Japanese, I might make a vlog, but don't be on the lookout. I'm going to continue doing it. It's just a part of my life now. It's awesome. I'm never going to stop because, like, I'm never going to stop speaking English. It feels like that to me now. So, I'm not fluent. I'm not perfect. Not even close. But I've hit a fantastic point. I feel like I'm just beyond past the worst of it. Super happy. And if you watch this channel for Japanese language stuff, unsubscribe. And I don't mean that negatively. I love you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. If this helps you in any way, I hope it does. I know this is rambly and short, but if it's motivation, you can do it. And it's immersion is awesome. Language learning is awesome. Learn whatever language you want to do. You can do it. Immerse. Grind it out. You can do it. And yeah. But from now on, this channel is mostly going to be comedy stuff. So, that's it. In summary, immersion works. You don't need to do traditional study. It's been fantastic for me. Talking in another language has been an amazing experience. And I'm just super happy that I can do all the things I love in Japanese and just treat it like it was English with some caveats. And one day there won't be any caveats, and that's gonna feel incredible, and it already feels incredible now. So, bye bye. Good luck, everyone.